You how to use just the bottom part for it first, the concentrator. This is just going to be used for, when you need oxygen in the house or you're going to sleep at night, okay? So you don't have to worry about this part yet. So we're just going to worry about the concentrator. All right, this button here turns it on. Sometimes you see an orange light comes on here, but eventually it should come down here to be green, as it just did. So if you turn the machine on and it doesn't go right to green, give it about 10 minutes, it'll turn over to green. If it doesn't, then just wait a little while, and if it never turns, just give us a call at our number down here, and they try to troubleshoot it over the phone. If they can't help you with the problem, then one of us will have to come and exchange your machine for another one. All right? If it ever goes up here where this bell is, it'll be red. It'll be a buzzing sound that tells you something's wrong with the machine. Again, turn it off, turn it back on. If it doesn't go back over here to green, then give us a call again. All right. This is where the oxygen comes out of. So you just take one of the end of the green tubing and you put it in here. You just want to make sure it's in there snug. You don't have to jam it in. You just want to make sure it's in there tight. You don't hear any air or anything coming out of it. You have your little connectors here. You just take a connector out and you put it on the other end of the green tubing. You just wiggle this in or around. It doesn't have to be all the way flush in. Just make sure it's in good enough. Again, where you don't hear any air coming out of here. All right. So that's one part of your green tubing. Now you're going to take your cannula here, your white tubing, and add it onto the other end. And that's all the instructions for the concentrator. Just the green tubing and the white tubing. Okay. The green tubing, they want you to change those once a month. Okay. And the white tubing, they want you to change these every 2 weeks.
Okay.
You have a 6-month supply here, so you have plenty of tubing left. Okay. This here is the liter flow. It's a little black ball in the fluid. To the left or to the right turns the liter flow up and down. I'm not sure what the liter flow is. Check to see if it's in here. It says the liter flow is on 3 liters. So I'm just going to turn this up to number 3 where the ball is, on number 3.
Okay.
All right, so whether the machine is on or off, it'll be on number 3. So you don't have to worry about adjusting it unless the doctor tells them to raise it up higher or lower. All right. This machine, just like the top, has a filter in the back. It's a filter in the back here, and it's a filter in the back of the compressor as well. And once you change these out roughly once a month, just take it out, fan it off, hair, dust, lint gets on here. You want to run water over it, no soap, squeeze it, let it air dry, and you just want to pop your filter back in. You want to keep your filter as clean as possible so air is flowing properly through the machine. Okay? So that's the filter. Same thing with the top part, do the same thing, roughly once a month. Okay? All right, the green tubing is 25 feet long. You can add another green tubing on it to make it as long as 50 feet if you need to. Most patients, it's just 25 is more enough, because usually where you're going to spend most of your time at is where the concentrator would be. But if you need to, you can add another tubing to make it longer. All right.
And that'll just be with those connectors too?
Yep, just take one of these connectors and add it on to the other part of another green tubing and connect it back to a cannula to make it longer. Like I said, that will be 50 feet. Right now it's 25 feet. All right, any questions with that so far?
No.
All right, now that's how you use the compressor by itself. Now we're going to turn on the top part here, which is the compressor. All right, you need both of these turned on at the same time to fill the tanks up. Okay, so we turn this on. The light right now is on orange. That's where it should start off. It takes roughly 15 minutes for the orange light to come over here to where it says filling.
Okay.
It'll be green. That just lets you know that it's pumping oxygen, taking air out of the bottom of the concentrator and pumping into the compressor. All right. I'm going to put a regulator on here now for you, so it'll be all ready to go. You just want to aim these 2 prongs up with the 2 prongs on here. And so that's how you slide it on right over top, like so. Make sure it's loose. It can slide in by loosening up the handle here. This comes down and it goes right into the slot there. It'll click right in. You just hold it and just tightens it. Turn it to the other side and tighten it. Okay. Now, you just want to release the valve here, this rubber piece that's on here, and this clicks onto the machine. That's how you pump this canister up with oxygen. All right, so you push this place down, you hear a click. That's what you know that is in.
All right.
Okay. To release, you push this down and up. All right. Down is to lock. All right. Down and up is to release. Now, when this goes to filling, it'll fill. Like I said, it's about 15 minutes to go here, and it takes maybe 4 to 5 hours to come over here to this light to be green to let you know that it's full. Once it's on full, then the oxygen tank is ready to go.
Okay.
All right, so you can release it off. This is your regulator, like I said, and this is what the liter flow should be on whatever it is. I started off with 0, so you can turn it up to all the way up to 6, however much oxygen the patient may need. All right, so right now I'm gonna put it on 0, and it has a button here, conserve and continuous. That's just if you want the oxygen to come out steadily, you put it on continuous, and if you want it to go slow, just regular breathing, you just put it and click the dot where the conserve button is. Okay, so that's up to however the patient is feeling. All right, and this can stay on here while it's being filled, so you don't have to worry about taking it off. Just want to take it off when you want to put it onto your second canister to fill that one. Okay. Any questions with that part?
No.
Okay. Now, you have another canister here. This is the E-tank.
Mm-hmm.
This E-tank is only supposed to be used for emergencies only.
Okay.
If there's a power outage or something, this will last you a few hours. These can't be refilled. So once they're used, you have to call us and we have to bring you another one. Okay. So he's filling already.
Oh wow.
With this one here, I'll put it on here. Usually, it all depends, but usually a lot of patients, they don't use this because nothing happens, so they keep it in a closet or something, but you always just want to make sure you have it ready. So this one comes with a green one, and same thing like the other one, you just want to put it over top and slide it down into the ridges. Okay, and then this is the nozzle. This is where the white tubing would come out.
Okay.
The cannula. Same thing with this one. It has 2, so you have tubings in here that have 2 releases for it. You'll know the difference because one would say 7 and one would say 7. Where is it at? On here. This is a regular one. These are all 7s. Here they go. They have a 5 at the bottom of this. The 7s are just the regular ones.
Okay.
These have double. That's how you know the
Alright.
difference. They have 2. All right, so those 2 will go right in there, and then you put them in your nose. Put them around the ears into the nose. All right. They want you to keep the machine away from any fireplaces, no candles lit, and stoves, fireplaces, things like that. All right. Any questions with anything?
No.
All right. Like I said, now it's filling. It should take a few hours for that to be full. And once it's full, then you can take it off and you can put the other one on for it to be ready to go. This is the bag that it comes in. You take it off, you put it into the bag, and you close it up. All right. And that's it. Okay. Are there any questions with anything?
No.
All right, you have all your supplies. I just have to write down some serial numbers.